living under a rock all of 2024, then you've heard about a little brand called Rhode by Hailey Bieber. Maybe it's not so little considering the fact that it was one of 2024's most searched brands with over 12.72 million searches just in 2024 alone. Yeah, so I guess you could say it's pretty popular. From its coveted skincare range, as well as its new launches of blushes, tinted lip treatments, and also its pop-ups that are launching all over the world, Rhode has absolutely taken the world by storm. But unfortunately, it's ruining your face. From reports of contact dermatitis, as well as major acne breakouts, some people are claiming that Rhode is actually giving them their worst skin ever. So is Rhode just another celebrity beauty brand flop, or is Hailey Bieber actually creating a scientifically backed empire? Today, we're deep diving into the good, the bad, and the ugly of Rhode skincare. And trust me, I've actually tried all of her products, so stay tuned to the end of the video for my very brutally honest review. Girlies, let's frickin' buckle up, because this is about to be a very wild ride. And thank you so much to Rocket Money for sponsoring today's video. More on that later. Hailey Bieber, the foremother of the clean girl aesthetic, originally launched her brand Rhode on June 15th, 2022. The brand debuted with 3 products: the peptide glazing fluid, barrier restore cream, and the peptide lip treatment, each priced between $16 and $30 American dollars, emphasizing affordability and quality. I don't know if we're talking that's very affordable, especially in Canadian, priced in Canadian. Upon its original release in 2022, Rhode garnered some very serious attention with over 100,000 people on the waitlist for the peptide glazing fluid. The brand's popularity seriously began to surge, and within 11 days of its original launch, they had grossed $10 million. That's like Kylie Lip Kit kind of popularity. Like, I'm actually shook at those numbers, making it one of the fastest growing beauty brands of the year. This insane growth is attributed to Hailey Bieber's active social media presence, where she shares her skincare routines and engages with fans, creating a real sense of authenticity around the brand. The sheer marketing alone is one of the main reasons why this brand has become so enormous. Seemingly without even trying, Hailey Bieber continues to create these massive trends that the girlies follow like a cult. And then she just creates products that are based around those trends. These are some of the few Hailey Bieber inspired trends that just boomed on TikTok in 2024. The glazed donut nails, the glazed donut skin, the latte makeup, the strawberry girl makeup, and the cookie butter hair. So if you popularize a dewy skin look, which I'm not saying she single-handedly made the dewy skin look popular, but she really has a massive amount of followers that want to look exactly how she looks. So when that whole trend became popular, boom, it's the perfect time to sell your dewy skincare line. Hailey Bieber has become a beauty icon in her own right, so when she launched her own brand, it felt like she was sharing all of her skincare secrets with the world. The index also said that Rhode's success has been amplified by its strong social media presence and strategic marketing. Bieber's hands-on approach, from sharing her personal skincare routines to engaging directly with fans, has created a sense of authenticity around the brand. The sheer marketing alone and the influencer marketing, everything that you see on social media, is what has had it garner so much attention. It feels like she's trying to portray this cool older sister look that has everything and every clothing item you could possibly desire. So why wouldn't you want to look like her, use her products, see what's in her bag, almost like the ultimate influencer? Bro, the girlies even want her husband. Like, so many of the girlies want her husband. It's giving ultimate it girl. Heck, you guys, I've even been sold to. Like, what? You know, I'm a sucker for the clean girl vibe, even though I am a down and dirty goblin thief. Like, there's nothing about me that is clean girl. I am dank.
Rhode is completely taking over the beauty industry, and we can thank her marketing team for that. They are the leaders in this space because the level of innovation that this team curates with every new launch, every new shoe, it just keeps people at the edge of their seat. Their pineapple cleanser, having that be in a bath bomb for their PR list, is truly iconic. I've never seen that been done by any beauty company. On top of that, she's hinting at us with the Rhode phone case. It's like, we just don't know what we're going to be getting from Miss Hailey, and that is why she will take over in the beauty industry, because brands are not keeping up. Her team has understood the assignment from day one. Her brand values, her mission statement, everything about her feels so authentic and incorporated within Rhode.
Bro, what I find so funny is she's dropped this damn lip product like how many times? In how many flavors? It's nothing new. It is just a new flavor. But because she's wearing a scuba mask, or Matilda Jerf's looking like Pippi Longstocking, we're all so excited because it's a new flavor. Like, what is she doing? It's subliminals. Just like that creator said, she even went to such extents to create a phone case so you have a beautiful little spot to keep your peptide lip treatment. She's the definition of somebody that understands her target demographic and she's selling this like hotcakes.
One thing Rhode do so well, create a lifestyle out of a lip balm. If I saw somebody with this phone case with the Rhode lip balm in the back, I think cool girl, very on trend, very fashionable, it girl vibes. The reason this marketing is so good is because it's something that hasn't been seen before. In the industry of marketing, in especially like cosmetics, thinking of something that really unseen, like never been done before, is hard. What Rhode do so well, create a lifestyle out of a lip balm, adding in a phone case, an accessory that, you know, most people, if not everybody, has. Almost like saying all you need to do to be an it girl is have our lip balm and have a phone. Like, if you had this, you'd feel like an it girl, and that is incredible marketing.
I just can't. Like, you guys know I was almost sold too. Like, what is happening? Thank God I have a different phone case, but like, whoa. And oh wait, it's even better because you can take a selfie using the phone case, which promotes their brand even more because it's shown in so many Instagram posts. And we all know how conceited the baddies are these days. We can't help ourselves. You guys, my wallet is absolutely struggling with all of these new releases and influencer marketing. How am I ever going to afford anything else? In 2025, I've decided to save for my first home, so I'm really trying to get on top of my expenses. Thank goodness today's incredible video sponsor, Rocket Money, is here to help. Rocket Money is an easy-to-use app that helps you save more and manage your money better. I love using Rocket Money to cancel all of my unwanted subscriptions because for some reason, I do have a lot of those. Once you connect your bank account, Rocket Money shows you all of your subscriptions in one simple list. With just a few taps, you can cancel the ones that you don't want anymore. Just like that random fitness tracking app that I downloaded in 2020 and only used once. We've all been there, right? Another feature I cannot live without is the way that Rocket Money helps to lower your bills. It's absolutely insane. Rocket Money will automatically scan your bills to find savings, and with just a couple of taps, Rocket Money can help negotiate your bills for you, from cable to service providers to phone bills. There's no more calling customer service and waiting hours on the phone. Let the app's negotiators find the best rates for you. I also love how it absolutely changes the game with actually helping you save money, because you work way too hard for your dollar. Rocket Money has helped its customers save up to $740 a year when you use the app's premium features. They've also helped customers save over $500 million in canceled subscriptions. Now I'm able to save as much as possible to help reach my goal of buying a house. But in this economy, wish me luck. To save more and spend less, join the over 5 million members of Rocket Money today. Go to rocketmoney.com/Lael or click the link in my description box to get started for free. Thank you so much to Rocket Money for sponsoring this video. A majority of Hailey's content that she's putting out today is just her using her own products or products that aren't even out yet, and people are chomping at the bit to get a hold of those products. They want them. Nighttime tretinoin routine featuring glazing milk after cleansing, prep, and hydrate the skin. So we're just watching her in her gorgeous bathroom, big old rings, putting on her face routine, glass skin, Gorgina. Right. All the comments, oh, to have her skin. This is interesting. This comment is the glazing milk safe for acne-prone skin. And when introducing a new product to your routine, we suggest trying every other day to make sure your skin loves it. So that wasn't a yes. Like when you watch those videos, you think, okay, if I use her products, am I going to get skin like that? Unfortunately, no, not from my experience. As squeaky clean as this clean girl and her brand is, skincare is just not universal and not every product is for everyone. And that is just no different for Rhode Skin. There is an overwhelming amount of reviews that state that at the worst, these products are absolutely ruining girls' skin. Or at best, these products are just drugstore CeraVe repackaged into some minimalistic gray packaging. The Reddit forums are just talking. Growing up is realizing you can get the same quality or better at the drugstore. None of these celebrity brands have any special ingredients. If you need something stronger, go to a derm for prescriptions. Very mediocre line. Each item is basically replicated with a combo of drugstore skincare products. True. Excuse me, I had a cough. So I couldn't believe, just sheerly after using these products myself and realizing how much my skin hated them, seeing the amount of other girls and people that were using and trying these products that were like, yeah, no, like my skin is broken. Ladies, what are our honest thoughts on the Rhode glazing milk? I love how this feels on my skin, but I think it's breaking me out. I wanted to love this so much, but the pimples. It clogged my pores and gave me tons of mini pimples overnight, and I absolutely hated the smell. Broke my skin out so badly. I wanted to love it so much, and I love Hailey, but didn't work for me. This broke me out so bad, but I loved how it made me glowy. Please, is there another product like it that won't break me out? No, like it's not, and it's not normal pimples. It's not hormonal phenomenal. It is like the moment after. Like the bumps are just festering. They're boiling up. Disgusting.
Hailey Bieber's skincare line Rhode is the worst thing I've ever put on my face. That I have not changed anything else besides adding in these 2 items. And my skin went from being completely clear, not a blemish in sight, to, for the past 2 weeks, this whole entire area of my face has been breaking out.
You guys, I actually can't relate to you harder. Like, the acne prone baddies collide. Like, we unite. I find it very interesting because when you get sold a product for such a long time and you feel as if everybody's talking about it and you're like, please, I just want it to work for me. I'll try it over and over again. It kind of is like this.
A completely honest Rhode skincare review from someone who has very sensitive acne prone skin. Bought the whole skin kit from Rhode, and I also have quite a few of the peptide lip treatments as well as the blushes. So I'm gonna just talk about the skincare today. If you are anything like me and you sat there and contemplated, I don't know if I should buy this, my skin's super sensitive, I break out from new products easily, I'm gonna tell you every single thing, completely honest about how I feel about each of these products. Arguably one of her most viral products, this is the glazing milk. I bought this whole skin kit back in the summer, and this is almost full, if that says anything. Rhode's blushes are some of my absolute favorite blushes ever, but for me, for whatever reason, their skincare breaks me out. I don't know what it is. That was back in July, and I keep seeing this just all over my For You page constantly, so I'm like, I'm gonna give it a second go. Maybe it'll be better. Maybe my skin's changed. I don't know. Love the way it makes my skin look. The way my skin looks when I use this, especially under makeup, is perfect. It looks absolutely beautiful. So glowy, so healthy. But when I wear this for like extended periods of time, or like I use it like 2 days in a row, all these little tiny whiteheads all over my chin, and
Honey, I'll tell you why. Just give me a couple minutes. Maybe it's not just skincare. You gotta ask yourself, maybe there's something else going on. This toner broke me out. As a fellow acne-prone, dry, sensitive girly, thank you so much. One of the comments, shea butter breaks us acne-prone girls out. There are a lot of very harmful ingredients in these products that are just not good for you if you have any pimples ever. And I love the texture, but my skin was screaming.
Do not use Rhode skincare. I wanted to like Rhode skincare so bad. I started making a video about my journey on Rhode skincare, but now I can use it as evidence to it ruining my skin. I saw my skin has been suffering recently, but it's not typical for me to have acne prone skin. And this is the only difference I've made in my skincare routine, and it caused me to have really bad breakouts. It wasn't necessarily pimples or breakouts for real. It was more like texture to my skin, but it was all over my face, which never happened. And I started looking online and I saw that this is a pretty common problem with people using this skincare brand. I decided that it wasn't just like a purging phase and I need to cut it out. Well, I've been back to using my normal skincare and my skin has already gotten way better in like the 3 days that I've been off of it. Honestly, one of these or two of these products might be great. I was using all 3, so I don't know which product caused my skin to break out. I used the face wash as well. It's in my bathroom cabinet now. I do like the lip peptide treatment though. That was really good. I just really wanted to like it. I don't know what product specifically caused me to break out, but that has never happened to me. I'm not using these products again, and I just wanted to tell you guys before spend your little gold coins on them.
Duh, it's tough. It's also because Hailey's constantly using it and trying to promote it as if it, you know, that glazing milk is something that you can use in tons of different products. You can mix it with foundation, you can mix it with this. So when you're seeing it, it's like, yeah, the finish is sick. Like the way that it goes, I'm sick. But what I wake up to the next day, it's inhuman.
I've been using the entire Rhode skincare line for 5 days now, and my skin has literally never looked worse. Overall, I have pretty clear skin, but like I have so many like red, blotchy, bumpy areas literally just all over my face. Like I have sensitive skin, but I also do use and try out a lot of different skincare products, and I've never had a reaction where my whole face is like red, itchy, blotchy, like it's just all over and terrible. This is a clearer picture.
Hate
but,
that.
like, all of the bumps.
Feel bad for you, babe. Now, there's a very clear reasoning behind this mishap and why so many people have had really bad luck with Rhode skin. Skincare is not universal, and there are dozens, probably thousands of people that have absolutely fallen in love with every single one of the products. But they're truly not meant for everyone, and you need to be very wary when you're purchasing. And it's just talk about being marketed to. Buying something that you are going to be applying on your face every single day because it looks good on someone else. You know, maybe that's okay with makeup, but when it comes to skincare, you can't just slap anything on your face and hope that it works. I also find the marketing slightly misleading because there are a lot of products here that look like they would be marketed to acne-prone girlies, especially something, for example, like the new product, the Barrier Butter. This is a new cream or an occlusive layer that Hailey Bieber has dropped that essentially is going at the very end of your skincare routine. It's something to help with dry patches and those really cold, shivery me timbers months that you're supposed to use at the very end of your skincare routine, almost just like how people will slug with Vaseline or you use Cicaplast from La Roche-Posay. And I often use use those kinds of products or pseudo cream on my breakouts to kind of aid redness and soreness, and honestly, a lot of times it clears up any sort of pimples that I do have. But that also didn't really work for a lot of us either, and it actually somehow managed to make our skin worse.
The Rhode Barrier Restore Cream just ruined my skin. I think it's probably an allergic reaction, but I have never broke out like this in itchy hives on my face with the skincare product ever, and I'm wondering if this has happened to anybody else, or if anybody can tell me what's going on with my skin.
Honest barrier butter review.
Let's talk about the new Rhode Barrier Butter. I felt like I wish I saw someone tell me this before I bought it. I, much like everyone else, bought this right when it came out. I only bought the mini size because I have super sensitive skin and I wanted to make sure that it wasn't gonna break me out and it was gonna work for me before I bought the full size. I finally got this last week and I've been using it every night. And when I tell you, my skin has never been worse. I did a little research and found out that there's beeswax in this, which is definitely not good for my skin as someone with super sensitive skin and someone who breaks out very easily. I wish I did a little bit more research on this before. I'm gonna go ahead and take off the beauty filter and just show you how bad my skin is right now. This is without the beauty filter, and even with my makeup on, you can see I just have all these bumps and just such bad texture. I've worked so hard on my skin over the past year, and I was finally at that point where I didn't have any texture or any, you know, breakouts, and all of a sudden I've been using this for the past week and now my skin looks like this. You can just see all this texture, all these bumps. I really am so sad and wanted to love this so much, but if you have sensitive skin or you're acne prone, you're probably gonna want to stay away from this.
Thank goodness to the girlies that are letting us know. To be honest, I haven't tried this product, the barrier butter specifically, because after the other ones and the face wash, I just can't take it anymore. I just don't want to risk it. And if somebody who has acne prone skin says, you know, don't be treading on this,
I won't.
What's being discovered is that a lot of Hailey Bieber's products, especially the skincare products, are filled with pore clogging ingredients. We can go on the Clear Stem website and they actually have a pore clogging checker, and all you have to do is go to any sort of Sephora product or Rhode product and you can copy and paste every single one of the ingredients from the ingredient list to see if there are any key pore clogging ingredients that you need to be worried about. So say I go on the Rhode skincare website and I want to check out a product and see if it's actually going to work for me or if it has any pore clogging ingredients. We scroll down and we go, oh, this Barrier Restore Cream. I want to check it out, you know? Maybe if I check out the pore clogging ingredients, I won't buy it because it might not be for me, babe. You can see the full ingredient list and you can actually go down and just highlight, copy, put them into this pore clogging ingredient checker, and they have found two specific pore clogging ingredients, shea butter and another byproduct type of shea butter. So this is just a good tool in general to know whether or not the products you're using might be the culprit of what is causing this acne. And when you're using these products for an extended period of time, your skin needs to turn over. You need to wait and see if they actually work for you. Sometimes it's never gonna work out. It's just ruining your skin.
You don't want these pore clogging ingredients on your skin. I'm really not a hater, okay? I love Hailey. I love her fashion. I love the aesthetic of her brand. I want to love the products. I want to use the products. I want to be that girl. And then when I look into the ingredients, I'm always like, but why? Is it because Hailey has flawless dry skin, doesn't suffer from acne? Or is it because the ingredients are cheaper? Or because her formulators don't know that much about acne? Like, I'm still confused as to why she's using pore clogging ingredients. And this new launch is no different. It's got 3 different pore cloggers. There they are. And not only are they contributing to clogged pores and breakouts, but just like dull, lifeless skin that is not giving glow.
I loved it. We all have different skin. What works for you won't work for everyone. Exactly. And I'm just mostly like calling out to the girlies that are similar to me that struggle with their skin. For me, I've struggled with my skin for such a long time now. And honestly, I want people to fend me off from buying products that don't work and I don't need. This is exactly what my esthetician said. She said that the ingredients are awful. I don't know how so many people are using it and just loving it. Speaking of esthetician, I just found that so much of the research that I was doing is that there are a lot of dermatologists that would just never recommend these products for skincare or would recommend these products to their clients. We don't know exactly how or why they're formulated with the products that they are. I know that they don't specifically say that they're non-comedogenic, but why are we using beeswax? Why the shea butter? Is it because it's cheaper? Is it a filler ingredient? I don't completely understand.
Rhode by Hailey Bieber. She knows fashion, she knows makeup, but obviously everybody wants to dabble in skincare. This is my honest review as a dermatologist. The Barrier Restore Cream. There are several peptides, including the palmital hexapeptide, the acetyl hexapeptide. These have been shown to improve healing of wounds. The problem about peptides is the studies have really been shown in cell cultures, so in the lab, We don't know actual results on a real person. It's not going to have anti-aging properties, but will certainly have soothing properties. You can get the same results of barrier protection with a drugstore brand. Aven, La Roche-Posay. Would I recommend it to my patient? Probably not. Would I use it on myself? No.
Damn, I just don't trust celebrity skincare. JLo Beauty, we're looking at you. I don't care if there's olive oil in there. I don't know what you're putting in there. I don't want to use it. I don't know how people can't see that Rhode is just a cash grab. Ah! She grabbed my cash! There's always so much marketing and amazing press behind every single one of her launches, and I always think that this next launch is just gonna be different. Or maybe this new product will actually work for my skin type. But in all honesty, it's just as that comment said about cash grab, this is just how overconsumption works. When she comes out with something new, creating a trend that she knows you guys are gonna wanna follow, she can completely monetize off of that power. The girlies drop everything, they need to buy it, and they need that product in their hands. Some of the craziest collection TikTok videos of overconsumption have been Rhode products. At this point, the Rhode obsession is an illness, you guys. You might need to talk to someone. Rhode collection. She just has a lot of doubles of the same thing. How many phone cases? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 phone cases. Only Paris Hilton is allowed to have 5 phone cases for her 5 phones. Rhode, send this girl PR. I think we are all victims of the great marketing and consumerism. Like, you guys got backups for your backups out here. Is somebody gonna match my freak? Rhode collection. Why are we flexing this? This is a lot of money. Like, these stupid tubes, a lot of money. Now, one of those key products that we're seeing in those videos are these stupid little tubes. Yes, they are the peptide lip treatments as well as the peptide lip tints. They have also had a fair amount of publicity since their original launch back in 2022, and they are also ruining your lips. Upon their initial launch in 2022, after completely selling out the website, they actually had a wait list of over 440,000 people, and they are on track to selling their millionth unit. But creating this many products and having this many people on the wait list does not come without its fair share of controversy. Many people reported that when they thought that they were ordering something of a lip balm or a lip gloss, they actually got their product in and it had the texture of like a lip scrub. Yeah, so instead of the lip product being really smooth and glossy, it was grainy. That's awful.
I'm sorry, but I bought this Rhode lip peptide and I thought it was gonna be so good. Am I the only one it's so gritty? It's like there's grains of salt on my lips. Do you see that? Hold on. Do you see those little like salt grains? I have other lip gloss on, so it made the cap gross, but do you see that? It's literally like salt grains on my lips. I thought it was like...
I hate it.
Ew. It feels like sugar. Is this defective or is this like an everybody problem? Because I've never heard of this.
Oh, that's so sad. Now give it to me. This is a lip treatment, not a lip gloss. What does that mean? It's supposed to have grains in it?
No, ma'am. I knew people said these Rhode lip tints were grainy, but I didn't realize it was this bad. This is the color Toast. Can you see all the little grains? Like, they're so noticeable when you put it on.
No.
And it feels like dry skin, like rubbing off on your lips.
No, bro, I can't.
It's so gross.
So I have ordered 6 of these lip treatments in my time, and 2 of them were grainy. This ribbon one is grainy for me. I have never used it since the first application because it was gritty. So if I ordered 6 and 2 of them were grainy, and this also was from last year, and then these ones that I ordered this year were grainy.
That is a 33% grain rate.
So what am I talking about? It's not a lip scrub, it's a treatment, it's not a lip scrub. No, the peptide lip treatment is and I quote, dreamy formula leaving lips looking glossy and works hard to nourish and moisturize dry lips. That says nothing about a scrub. So let's figure out why this actually happens in the tube, because I don't get it.
The Rhode peptide lip treatment, once famous and now infamous for this problem. What you're gonna see if you go really close are these little tiny particles. I'm gonna spread it out. When this goes on your lips, it's gonna feel grainy. And everyone's joking around how this isn't supposed to be an exfoliator, but ultimately it's what it ended up being. I was actually talking to a chemist friend about this. We have a theory. The theory being that the popularity of the Laneige lip mask catapulted this new obsession for these butter bombs. Every brand has some version of a hybridized lip oil bomb. There's a reason that the Laneige sleeping mask was in a jar. The more that you actually create pressure and the more you go and you literally squeeze the tube, the more you're actually inviting for the oils to separate and basically to leave these waxes in a place where, as you can see, they're not married to the oil anymore, and that's when they're getting grainy on you. They really need a gelified network around them to hold the structure in place so that every time you squeeze it, you aren't ripping this apart. For that reason, I'm never gonna use this again. Yeah, and I loved it. It doesn't feel good anymore. And look, it's not about the product being bad. It's about the formulation not going through a really rigorous use test.
Is this not so common of the Kylie Jenner lip kits being half full, Jaclyn Hill having fuzz all over her lipsticks? It's like, yeah, it's a celebrity brand. Like, do these go through the test? If it was smart and we weren't so vibing on the aesthetic, maybe it would have come in a tube with a doe foot applicator. Now, just like she said, she's throwing hers in the garbage and is finding something else, because the fact that it shows up grainy and that's not what you paid for is absolutely bogus. At the end of the day, these are 16 American dollars for a single unit. And people also have to not only pay that price, but they also have to pay shipping, potentially duties fees. And it really is a headache when you spend all of your hard-earned money on something that's defective. So not only was this product defective for multiple buyers, but tons of people reported saying their lips were dry, uncomfortable, and even especially having like an actual bad reaction to the product. Like their lips were melting off their face. That's not normal. Is that a chemical burn?
Rhode lip ruined my life.
No!
Or my lips. I got a bunch of Rhode for Christmas and I started using it like a week ago, and I noticed that my lips were like melting off my face or looked like they were dipped in acid.
Stop.
Or I had a flesh-eating disease.
Stop.
And honestly, I didn't think it was the Rhode because I've used Rhode before in the past and I've always loved it, had no issue with it. So I thought the only solution to getting my lips back to normal is Aquaphor and Neosporin. That's fine. I get my lips back to normal. And last night, I'm like, I want that juicy Bieber Rhode lip, okay? So I put that peptide treatment on. I wake up today and it looks...
No.
I can't make this up.
No, it doesn't.
I literally can't make this up. Look at this. And like, don't get me wrong, Haley, I'm the biggest fan. I can amputate my lip and I would still love you. But what the hell?
Mrs. Bieber, where you at?
You are under arrest.
Haley Bieber, put your hands behind your back. You're going to jail for this. Why? You guys, it looks nice. I was telling my friend, I thought possibly I maybe just left it in my purse a little too long. I got some crumbs from my snacks on the tip. No, ma'am. This is how it is. She's telling me they boil it.
They boil it. Yes, this girl has like 20 of them, and she be boiling the hot water, lets it sit for like 5 minutes, and she puts all her things in it, and then she's like, oh, this is brand new. I'm telling
Haley, you are full of SHIT.
If you don't go get some baskets.
How much was this? I don't know how much it was, but I got the case too. I don't recommend this, you guys. This literally, it feels like chalk on my lips right now. It may look cute, but
go to the beauty supply.
Rhode lip has messed up so many people's lips at this point that I need to talk about it. So my friend Amari told me that his Rhode lip did this to him. Looks so painful. And this actually happened to my boyfriend too, and he uses Rhode lip because I put it in his car and said, here, use this. But the actual, not only does the Rhode peptide lip treatment mess up your lips, it also has grains in it. Want to see? I don't know if you can see it. Oh yeah, you see those little dots?
I would never force my boyfriend and like leave these in his car. They're just a little on the glossy side. It's giving a little too juicy, and I don't want you running around town with juicy lips like that, babe.
My lips are currently dying thanks to the Rhode peptide lip treatment. I remember a couple weeks after people started getting their Rhode shipments that people started making TikToks and going online and talking about how the watermelon flavor caused these blisters around their lips. And I had seen those videos and just not paid a lot of attention to them because I don't really react to products a lot. But this recently made its way back into my bathroom. I feel like lip balms just like go kind of everywhere around my house. And I hadn't used this consistently until it made its way here. And then I use it while I'm doing my skincare routine or when I wake up in the middle of the night to use the bathroom. I don't know. I've just been using it a lot lately. And that is what happened here. So, I think it's the xylitol in here, so the artificial sweetener. And I've heard before that xylitol in products that you apply topically or use around your mouth can cause like blisters or ulcers.
That's disgusting. Blistering? What? This is why you have to get Rare Beauty. Exactly. When will people start to realize celebrity skincare does not have the same quality as established and well-reputable skin/makeup brands? I saw a video of a girl with a nut allergy, and the product has a nut oil inside, so if you have a nut allergy, just don't use it. I won't.
These are my lips a week after stopping
Same thing, the
treatment.
lower
Back
lip.
in like November, December, they sent me a box full of Rhode goodies. And I didn't start using it until February. Prior to this, I had used their strawberry one and I lost it somehow. I didn't use it like constantly, but this is the one that I use every night for the last like, I'd say for 2 weeks before I stopped using it. I started noticing that my lips were burning, they were red, and then I started noticing 2 matching like dark spots on my lips.
Like
I kind of
scabs,
thought it was like
blisters.
the weather being so back and forth. Sometimes it's cold, sometimes it's hot. My lips are very sensitive to weather. But then I saw something on TikTok and I went down a rabbit hole, and this has been happening to multiple people. Like the exact same thing, mainly affecting the bottom lip, which is really weird.
This is bizarre. Why is it just the lower lip? Honestly, those kinds of experiences suck a lot, but they don't just hurt your physical mouth and your lips, but also your self-esteem, because you're running around like Amari with like your lip peeling off, and you just spent 16 American dollars for me? 30 Canadian dollars? Am I set? It's honestly really annoying and it's disappointing. It's really sad because people work very hard for their money, and you know, Hailey Bieber to go, give me that. It's not that hard for her. She's just rubbing some creams on going, I'll give you the money then. So who knows how much effort she's actually putting into these products? I don't know. But I want to know why this is exactly happening to people and what the issue is with the lips.
I'm Katie, board certified dermatology nurse practitioner, and this guy's got a situation going on right here. So what looks like is happening is that he applied the Rhode lip products, and he initially said, like, I've used them before and everything was fine. This is really important to note. You can use something for years and never have an issue, and then develop what we call like an allergic contact or irritant contact to said ingredient, food, what have you. And so what happened was he started using it and his lips probably felt like a little dry. So you're like, ooh, let me use a little bit more. And then what's starting to happen even more is that he's starting to actually get inflamed. That's what happened first. And then you kind of desquamate. So your lips will kind of peel, almost like a sunburn, but his is more of like a chemical burn. I have a few thoughts. If you notice, his lower lip is much worse than his upper lip.
Why?
So sometimes what I'll see with patients is they'll apply something that their skin doesn't like, and then they'll be out in the sun. And since our lower lip projects further out than our top lip, they'll get, you know, what we call photodermatitis that you can get, where it's a reaction to the sun and a product, a chemical, what have you. And so he probably got little blisters first, and then they kind of sloughed, and that's kind of where his face is.
Now, through everything, it's not like Hailey kind of hid away and never mentioned anything about the grainy texture. She's put out videos and definitely made statements talking about this grainy issue, and they're definitely trying to get to the bottom of it. But what I want to know is why I ordered one of these last January, and it was grainy, last January 2024. And then I ordered one in November, and it was also grainy. So how to the bottom of this are they really getting?
Our peptide lip treatment, we were experiencing an issue with having a bit of a grainy texture. It was popping up in some of the batches. Our sweetener, when it would travel and maybe get cold, it would settle at the bottom of the peptide lip treatment a little bit.
What is up with their thickness? It's the fragrances. Each fragrance impacts the base. No, I think this was.
I really try to get as close to perfection as I feel like I possibly can. When we weren't able to achieve that, I like immediately want to figure out how to fix it.
This happened to one of my peptides, and Rhode was super sweet about trying to fix the problem, and they even sent me a replacement. Customer service 1,000 out of 10. I just don't wear the grainy one that I got since, because it completely looks disgusting, and it looks like you have dry texture all over your mouth while you're wearing it. So it's like, it really is a gamble when you order from this site. I think what does make this brand appealing and why people will forgive for these certain things is that Hailey does seem a certain level of involved, and it seems like she's really trying to give the people what they want, because this brand is a direct reflection of who she is as a person. When I had my first grainy experience, this was the one back in 2024, I did send them a DM. I just haven't dealt with this one because I'm like, I am in the fire. Why did I order it again? I should have known better. But they did do a good job of trying to assist me, and they did give me a refund. Thank you for reaching out, Lael. Certain ingredients in our peptide lip treatments and peptide peptide lip tint can occasionally harden with temperature fluctuations. This does not affect the safety or the performance of the product. Any grainy feel should smooth out upon application. In the meantime, we're working with our team of experts to improve the formula and experience. Once we have this information, if you're still having issues with the product, we're happy to provide a one-time refund for your peptide lips. Don't just tell me to rub it out. Like, keep rubbing it. If you wear it for a while, it'll feel better. Who wants to have a grainy mouth hoping that it'll melt away and it'll just get better? Because it doesn't. Nevertheless, I think they just truly did the bare minimum, because at the end of the day, we're ordering a lip treatment, something that is supposed to make your lips glossy. We are not buying a scrub, and you should not settle if you got given a scrub. Go get your money back. Haley can give it back to you. She's not struggling. Now, for a few short minutes, I'm gonna give you my very unfiltered experience with my Rhode products and how I actually feel about it, besides all of these reviews. You guys have always given me such lovely and wonderful comments about my lip combos in these videos. You always ask me like what liner, lipstick. 99% of the time I'm wearing one of these. That is the shameful thing that I have to tell you guys, because I do very much enjoy them. The gloss that these provide are absolutely stunning. It is beautiful. It is the type of beautiful that my boyfriend compliments me on. Like, you know, when your boyfriend compliments your lip combo, that is absolutely hitting. But these are in no way, nowhere on earth, a lip moisturizing treatment. These are just glosses, in my opinion. There is nothing lip treatment about this. When I put this on, there is a stickiness like a gloss, acts like a gloss, and there are glosses out there that are severely more moisturizing than these are. Fenty actually moisturizes your lip. These, it just sits there. I will not be buying another one of these because the 33% grain rate? You gotta be kidding me. I also did try one of these fat little blushes, these pocket blushes. Again, I was ordering the lip tints. I was like, these are brand new. I'm gonna give them a rep. I love blush in general. These apply really incredible. Love. Like, I thought it was awesome. Overpriced for the amount of product you get. Can you do better at the drugstore? A million times, yes. But in terms of the skincare, you guys,
just don't.
Everything was absolutely horrible for my skin, and if I'm being completely honest, I did try to use them for a prolonged amount of time to see if they actually would work themselves out, if my skin was just purging a little bit before it got really good. I just love the texture. I love how moisturizing the moisturizer is. It's super smooth, it's super soft. Like, all of these textures are wonderful on your skin. You can find the same, if not better, at the drugstore for cheaper, and they will be non-comedogenic. And the bumps that I got, you guys, were just bad. They were uncomfortable. They were very noticeable. It was noticeable texture, almost like fungal acne. I can't do that. Like, it pisses me off. I also originally tried their peptide glazing fluid. That, in my opinion, has the efficacy of somebody literally spitting on your face and you rubbing it in. It doesn't do anything. There are many other products, such as even this cream, that creates more of a glazed, dewy skin look. That I found didn't do anything, didn't make my skin feel moisturized, and it didn't create any sort of glowy look. I don't know what that was for. The glazing milk was also fine, but it was pore clogging. It doesn't feel great. It is always the culprit of my breakouts, and it's just too expensive to justify ordering something like this that will not work for your skin. And then finally, the face wash I really thought would slay. Like, I really thought it was gonna be so good. It lathers really good. It has barely any smell. The color is very exciting. It's a yellow. It's cute. Pineapple. But again, now that I know that there's those pore clogging ingredients, I just can't keep using it because I feel like it has been what is also adding to the mess. Now, after these, I've been very wary about trying out a lot of new celebrity brands or celebrity products or just new skincare, because you can get something from the drugstore for a fraction of the price that works significantly better. Sometimes, just between you and me, I'll use an unscented body wash on my face, and that is just fine for me as a face wash. But this is the reality of celebrity brands. They are doing their best, they're working out the kinks, they're developing, they're growing, they're creating an amazing global market, but nothing is ever going to be nearly as effective as the tried and true. But also, the girlies have been loving beef tallow these days, so screw the medical grade, we're loving the farm grade skincare products. This doesn't need to be said, but if you're somebody who's tried all of the Rhode products and you have loved them, you continue to use them, they absolutely slay your skin, your makeup looks amazing, the lips are perfect, you always have moisturized lips, you wear these to bed even though they're like a gloss. I know you guys exist out there, and I'm really happy for you. I'm happy you're getting your money's worth out of your products, because that's awesome. This has just been a rough one for me. It took me months to recover my skin after these products. Let me know in the comments down below if you've tried any of the Rhode skincare. Has it worked for you? Did you love the lippies? Did you hate all of it? I really would love to hear your opinion. And if you guys enjoyed this video, you can go ahead and click here to find out why Ozempic is potentially making you fatter, or you can click here to find out why these fillers are aging you like milk. Dissolve the fillers, girl. You guys know I only make these videos because I love you and I only want the best for you. Thank you so much to Rocket Money for sponsoring this video. Have an amazing day or night or whenever you're watching, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.